Jim Klauck, a.k.a. a.a. Joe here on the a Pro radio show. Love bringing home improvement experts to you. And today, Garrett Bosqui is joining me from Maverick SoftWash. Hello, Garrett. How you doing?
Doing well, Jim. How you doing today?
I'm living the dream. Thank you so much for joining me today on the program. As you know, we get questions here on the a Pro radio show, and we're going to talk about something today that a lot of people don't really understand, and that is the soft wash industry. But before we get into what soft wash really is, what is your why? Because you're the business owner. You get up every day to serve the community, help your customers and your team. But why soft wash?
Well, so Jim, I grew up in the industry. So my dad started a fleet cleaning company back in 1979. So I kind of joke around that I grew up in the cleaning industry. I was born into the cleaning industry. So I worked for my dad for, 15, 20 years. So I've got 25, 26 plus years experience in the industry. Well, nobody in St. Louis at the time was soft washing. There was pressure washers. There was guys out, I call them trucks in a truck, cleaning houses, running out of the bed of their pickup truck. But there was no true soft wash companies. Saw a YouTube video, ran into AC Lockyer with Soft Wash Systems, who we both know, patriarch of the industry. Ran into him at an event in Tampa and was just like, what is this? I got to know more. Jumped in. And we've been soft washing ever since 2015, but the real why, everybody's in business to make a profit. Obviously, we have families. I have a wife. I have a son. My son's very into ice hockey. Anybody in the world that knows anything about ice hockey knows that it's an expensive sport to play. I played though, so I love the game. So we've got him into it, but I really do it for them. To provide for my family, but I also do it for my team members. We've got a great team here at Maverick. I love to see them thrive. I used to really, really love the feel of a sale, or hitting the next milestone in the business. But now, honestly, I don't even care about the personal side anymore. The feeling that you get when a team member wins, when they pull up in a new to them vehicle, or they have a goal or a dream that they achieve because of the business that we've created, that's really become the new why that we do this at Maverick.
Yeah. If your team members are happy and fulfilled, the end user, ultimately the customer, the homeowner, will also get that. And it's so important. A lot of people talk about helping the homeowner, the customer, but they neglect the other customer, which is the employee or team member. There's a couple customers as the owner of the company, as you know this, and you have to balance it out. And when you start at home at Maverick SoftWash with your community, your team members, and love them, take care of them, train them, and when they go out to the home now, that homeowner is benefiting greatly.
Yeah, I completely agree. And, we do a lot of things here at Maverick to make sure that we're bringing good team members on board. We use the seal.com, which is third-party background checking all of our staff to make sure we're bringing good people so that, your wife can be at home and be confident in who is coming to her home, while the husband is at work or whatever, your daughters, your kids. But, we want to bring good people in here. But when we have a good company culture, that only extends to our customers. When we take care of our people, when they're making a good wage, when they're making a good living, when they can take care of things at home, they want to come here. They want to take care of our customers and make sure their roof or their siding or their patio is cleaned, and not just fly by night, splash and dash, get it done so they can get a paycheck. I tell my staff all the time, I don't want you to come to Maverick and trade your hours for dollars. I want you to come in and be a producer, and I want you to get the job done, make a livable wage, a good wage, and go home and live your life. There's more to life than work.
I agree, and that's so important. And for the homeowners who are, watching this, when we talk about the business side of a company like Maverick, it's important to understand because a lot of homeowners just want the best price. And when you shave off things to get the lowest price, you're not getting a good value. And so something's got to go. And so what Garrett's talking about is we take care of everyone, living wage, so we can take care of the homeowner. And it's so important to understand that. And it's very hard for a lot of home service companies to get that message across in their marketing and advertising. They generally don't talk about that. But it's really important to know who's running the company, their philosophies, and how they're taking care of their team members. So when those team members are out at your home, cleaning your roof, cleaning your siding, cleaning your sidewalk and your driveway, you know that they will be there tomorrow and they care for you today. And you're paying a fair price for all of that. And that's so important to understand.
It's huge, Jim. Because yeah, we're not the cheapest guy in town. You know, typically my local competitors were 30 to 50% higher than some of them. But where we are different is that value. Okay. All of my technicians have to go through 20 plus hours of video training on the SoftWash Systems Online Academy. Then they have to go through in-field training, which, not to toot my own horn, but I'm an international trainer with SoftWash Systems. I've been to Europe. I teach Top Gun instructor. I've been on the board of directors for SoftWash Systems for years. I'm truly an expert in the industry. So not only are they getting 20 plus hours of education, we have continuing education credits that they can get through our online academy. And then plus they're getting me taking them out in the field and instructing them and teaching them and training them and consistently adding value to my technicians to make sure they have what they need to get the job done. And we give that back to the customer. We have things like the curable that we're able to donate, you know, which I think we're up over like $200,000 or 300,000. I don't even know what the number is anymore, that we've donated to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. We want our technicians to be confident when they show up to your home to clean. We want them to take care of the customer, but they're not perfect, Jim. They make mistakes, but that's where we come as a company, and we make sure we take care of you. We're not the company that says that we're going to do everything perfect the first time, but we are the company that will show up and fix whatever we may have missed.
Oh, and you try the first time to get it right. What you're really saying is if for some reason we don't, and sometimes it's the homeowner who says, hey, I thought you were going to do this as well. Oh, sorry, ma'am. We don't have that in the order. But let's add that and we'll take care of you. Sorry for the misunderstanding, because we're all human, right? And when humans talk to humans, sometimes there's misunderstandings. Garrett, thank you so much for joining me today here on the Checka Pro Radio Show. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, Jim, appreciate it. Thank you.